Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about day 19, and we are reading the book about trees. We are using a text today to describe details about the things that trees do for us. What are some things that trees do for us? What are some things? Let's think about it. On all the stories we've been reading about trees while we were at school, and all the stories we've been reading about trees now, we know that trees can be something that we can climb and play around. You can hide behind it and hide and seek. You can climb up the tree with your friends or your family. Trees also make food like fruits and seeds and nuts, and they make sap, which gives us yummy syrup. We also know that trees have big branches and leaves, and they make places where we can have some shade. There's a lot of different ways that trees help us. What are some of your favorite ways that trees help us? Awesome! Okay, so today we are going to be sketching and labeling one part of a tree. We have been reading this story about the trees. They've been telling us all the different types. So when we're thinking about what part of the tree we want to draw, we can think back to our story about trees, and we can use our table of contents right here, right next to me, the table of contents. The table of contents tells us where we can find that part of the book on what page number. You can see that over here it says introduction, leaves, branches, trunk, roots, sap, seeds, growing, the conclusion, which means the end, and the glossary. But on this side, it tells us what page number that we can find those things on. So if I know what I want to write my sentence about, what part of the tree I want to draw, I can just find that part, and then we will be able to look at it in the book. So I know I'm going to do my sentence and my picture on roots. I can look right here, roots, and see it is on page 10. Yes. So I can go to page 10. So I can look at my page about roots, think about my sentence, and what I'm going to draw. There's the page about roots. Okay, so I'm going to look at it and read it again. Roots. Trees need soil to keep growing. Roots are part of the highway. They soak up the water and nutrients from the soil. Roots also keep the soil in place when it rains. Without roots of trees and plants, the soil will wash away. Trees are stuck in the soil because their roots reach so deep into the ground. It's a good thing they can make their own food since they can't move to get it. That's so silly. A tree can't move. Now I'm going to look at the picture a little closer. Perfect. I see what the roots look like. I see what's going on. All right. Now I'm going to look at my Enjoying Trees journal. Okay? If you don't have this journal at home, that's okay. You can pause the video and you can draw it and sketch it out yourself. If you need to pause the video right now so you can get some paper for your journal, go ahead. Now that everybody's ready, we're going to start with the sentence. I know what sentence I want to write about roots. Roots give trees nutrients to grow. There's my sentence. Roots give trees nutrients to grow. I know that because we read it in the story. I'm able to spell some of these really big words like nutrients because they were in the book and I was able to look back at the book and see them. Nutrients are like food. It's the stuff you need to grow and be healthy. So the roots help the trees be healthy. Now that I have my sentence, I know that I'm going to draw my picture. It's a beautiful picture of a big tree and it shows all the roots at the bottom. You can see that I've colored the tree green on the top, the branches and the roots are brown, and there's green grass on the side. So I used colors and made my picture look really good so that we can see the part that I want to look at. Now that I've done my sentence and I have a picture that matches, I'm going to put some labels on there. The first thing I'm going to label are my roots. Yes, what I'm writing my sentence about. Those are my roots. What else can I label? Yes, I can label the grass. I can label the trunk. There are the branches and the leaves. These are all different parts of the tree that we're learning in our book about trees. So I know that I can label all of those parts. All right, friends, now it's your turn. You get to choose one part of the tree, write your sentence, draw your picture, and label it. I am very, very excited to see these wonderful pictures. Thank you.